everybody, and thank you so much for joining me for our Parents on the Go tips. Today's tip will help parents who have the question or the concern, help, my child is biting. During today's video tip, we will discuss why do toddlers bite? Toddlers bite for a number of reasons. And the first one that we'll talk about are developmental reasons or issues. Here are a few suggestions that I would like for you to take into consideration. Number one, there could be teething, oral motor skills development, sensory development, cause and effect exploration, and they could be dealing with limitations. There could be language limitations or even the need to get your attention. They could be dealing with holding on and letting go of toys maybe. And there could be some sensory integration going on, which is the ability to use their senses to take in, sort out, and connect information with the world around them. Then there could be the expressions of feelings. They could be frustrated, they could be angry, there could be some tension, some anxiety, or they could be excited, or they could be protecting themselves. Toddlers may bite as a reaction to a physical act that is happening to them. If toddlers is being abused, he may react by physically being aggressive. And in this, they may include biting. Then we have inappropriate expectations. As we stated earlier, most toddlers between the ages of 1 and 2, they bite to express themselves, or there could be developmental issues, or the environment can be overstimulating. But remember, don't expect for a toddler to be a preschooler or to have the skill set of an adult to know that biting is wrong. What to do when toddlers bite? Whenever you are dealing with biting, you need to act quickly. I am going to share with you some words that you can use when you are engaged or around a toddler that is biting. You can use the word suggestions such as, you bit him with your teeth. By adding the words teeth, this response is clearer to a toddler than no, don't bite, because they recognize that they do have teeth. You can use, you bit her and it hurt. That's why she's crying. I don't want you to bite anymore. Be sure that you are using your words, your attitude, and your actions to convey a strong message. Preventing biting. You can prevent biting, which can happen and can be persistent and ongoing, but here are some tips. Provide a supportive environment. Have duplicates of toys or popular toys to reduce the frustration. Provide enough of the kind stimulation that is important for toddlers that includes many positive and individual interactions with them. Another one is provide a consistent and flexible schedule. Keep your daily schedule consistent. Know what your child will do. You will learn your child's behavior, and then you can predict outcomes before they happen, to give your child options before they choose the wrong choice. Talk with your children about unavoidable changes. Provide several opportunities throughout your child's day for independence. Keep waiting time to a minimum. Toddlers, young toddlers especially, do not have a great concept of time, so keep waiting to a minimum. Another one is to provide a variety of sensory activities and materials. Even at home, you can provide adult-initiated activities that are spontaneous, short, and optional, such as songs, stories, and finger plays. By doing so, you are helping your toddler develop the language skill that they need to express themselves. My next suggestion is to interact with your child gently and empathetically. Remember, even if your child is the biter, you still want to be cautious on how you respond to your child to be sure that they understand that they use their teeth and it hurts when they bite. Not that they are wrong as a person, but that the action was wrong. Here are some things that I do not want you to do. Never use timeout at home as a way to discourage biting. It only increases anxiety and frustration, and many toddlers do not understand the concept as adults do. Adults understand that there are consequences for our actions, but toddlers are developing that concept, so never use timeout at home. I encourage you to develop the skill of talking with your toddler and making sure that your attitude, words, and actions convey your message. Do not encourage biting play at home. I give you a prime example. When my son was about 18 to 24 months, I can't remember exactly the age, he began biting, and I couldn't figure out why. Until I noticed that when my son would play with him, they would bite each other on the cheeks at home. And of course, you know, males and men and boys, they play rough. And so I noticed that my son would laugh at home with my husband and think it was for play. And then when he would be in a environment where other children were, he would begin to do what he would do at home with his dad, which caused the children to be bitten on their cheeks. It's funny now, and I don't mean to laugh, but you see the point. You get the picture. Learn to play at home, but we really discourage biting play and rough play because that's a habit that children will emulate in a larger school-like environment. Don't be overly fussy. Be sure to make sure that your attitude, your tone, and your actions deliver your message and not being overly fussy. That just increases their frustration. This is our monthly resource, Nobody, Policy and Practices for Toddler Programs. You know what? I know that this book is needed for the child care program, but I found so many suggestions and tips that could benefit the parents. So I thought about making this resource available. Now, if you are a parent at Akiba Academy, I will have this resource available at the front desk, and you can check out this resource this month and be sure to return it within 5 business days. But this is a resource for parents who may not attend Akiba Academy and still face the same issues with their young toddler. Visit www.amazon.com. The book is about $11 and it is worth your investment. Again, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you have heard some information that can help you with your young toddler in teaching them how to be careful with their actions and that biting hurts. If you would like to enroll your toddler in Akiba Academy, please call 912-289-2725. Mention this video and get 1 week free. If you're still not impressed, come on, stop by the website and try us out for free. Go to the Try Us Out tab and schedule a date so that you can allow your toddler to try us for free. And I know that you'll see the difference. I want to thank my parents so much at Akiba Academy for your support and for your concerns. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.